Fashion Week, the work of one brand, a local brand specifically, will be hitting the runway.
That's right. And the brilliant minds behind it, Rhesa Teesdale, founder of the streetwear brand Envoy, and co-designer and designer for them, Emma Spence. They're with us now to tell us all about it. Congratulations, you guys.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Is there room in your luggage to take us with you to Paris?
Yes.
Hey, we can take as many people as you
All right,
guys
so
want.
Hannah and I will be on hiatus, guys.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and we'll be looking real good.
The beautiful clothing. But I'll start with you, Rhesa. You're from Dorchester. When did you realize you wanted to become a designer?
Ooh, man. I definitely think it started when like my mom came to me. She said, I think you should create clothes that have Bible verses on it. And I said, Mom, as long as I love the Lord, I don't think I could pull that off in like a way that it would like just be able to be seen by anybody. And then one of my great friends from high school, Jorge Pena, he came to me, he said, Prophet Envoy. And I said, what does that mean? He said, messengers of peace, messengers of good news. You could run with it.
Yeah.
And I said, let's run with it.
Nice.
And I was doing the brand for around 4 years. And then I met Emma, and we made like the biggest piece that we ever made, ever. And here we are now, Paris Fashion Week.
Chills.
Which is incredible.
Yeah.
And so we were chatting, you know, you guys are wearing something designed by Emma.
Fire.
You had this vision, Rhesa, right? And you just, a sentence to you, Emma. And then you executed better than you could ever imagine, Rhesa. So Emma, where do you get the inspiration for your designs?
I find inspiration in all sorts of things. I'm in design school, so that always helps, being surrounded by people, being surrounded by creatives, but also just seeing where we've come from. A lot of our pieces are just more than just clothing, they're a message. So I think that inspires me a lot, getting to promote a message in my pieces more than just a piece of clothing.
No, I love you. We were talking earlier offline, and you mentioned wearable history, which I think resonates so much. You were actually at New York Fashion Week recently. That's our history, American history. But thinking about the fact that you're headed to Paris, how much more of an impact do you think your work can have in another country?
Oh, well, first of all, unfortunately, New York Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week are very different.
Yeah.
You know, New York Fashion Week is getting a little bit more accessible, and that's fine because like that's a good start. But Paris Fashion Week, like when you say Paris Fashion Week, people take you a lot more serious. So especially coming with like, you know, like American history and Black historical figures like from America, I think it's really important to educate individuals like in Europe. Like we just tried this out like the other day. I think this
MLK puffer.
Oh, absolutely. And I just think it's a great opportunity for me to educate individuals, but also have something really stylish, like a conversation starter. Like when I was in Paris last year to get inspiration, so many people stopped me and was like, oh, who is Maya Angelou that you speak of? And I was like, let me tell you about it. And then that's how I met so many friends. And I'm actually going to see them when I go to Paris this time around.
Yeah.
So it's just really cool how this brand has been able to offer an olive branch for me to connect with so many different people in different cultures.
Yeah.
Which is awesome, and I think, like you said, it's a conversation starter, and conversations are the way that we all learn and we grow. When you guys go to Paris next week, tell us what is that going to look like for you?
Oh, for sure. Well, first, I wanted to take like a little side quest to Barcelona, just to celebrate me being in Europe.
Yeah.
But along with that, it's going to be very business. Not on top of us doing like a showroom and doing a fashion show, we're going to be, you know, meeting with fashion buyers, meeting with industry leaders in the fashion game in Europe, just to be able to like expand in the European market because, you know, we already solidifying ourselves in the American market in different places like New York, Atlanta, Boston, Texas. But I want to expand in like Milan and like London, Paris, because I believe that when they see a piece like this, like it'll be different than what they're used to.
Yeah.
So it's all about just getting, you know, being like a messenger of good news, like internationally as much as I can.
Well, that's why I picked this up. Good news is near. You literally manifested through the inspiration for your mother.
Oh, for sure.
Rhesa, Emma, congratulations and good luck in Paris.
Thank you so much.
You guys can find out more about their designs online. It's profitenvoy.com.
Profitenvoy.com
Follow
and
the
Prophet
journey.
Envoy on all social media platforms.
Amazing. Well, enjoy your